Hey guys, I'm back, and today I have part 4 of the Batman Villains minifigures. So in my last video, I asked which one would you guys rather see more, and it was about an even amount of people voting for the customizing supplies and the Batman Villains, but I decided to go with the Batman Villains because Brick Fair, Virginia 2016 is coming up at the end of this month, like very soon, so I wanted to go ahead and try and get all these Batman villains in a video before I take them to Brick Fair, so for you guys that won't be at Brick Fair, you can still see these guys, or for the people who don't follow my Flickr or my Instagram or Twitter, which I all have. Well, I didn't post these on Twitter, so never mind about Twitter, but some of you still have not seen these, the people that only follow me on YouTube. So I wanted to go ahead and get these out. My next video will probably be part 5 to finish off, and then the next video will be the customizing supplies. So that video will happen, just stay tuned. So today I have 4 new figures here, and they are Rochelle Ghoul, Hugo Strange, Mr. Freeze, and Hush. We'll start with Rochelle Ghoul. So first things first, the armor piece is from Brick Warriors, and I painted it. His sword is from Brick Arms. It was a black sword, and I painted the blade silver. Not sure what the name of the sword is, I just know it's from Brick Arms. The armor doesn't actually peg in, it's just a little bit loose over the body, so it does kind of do that if you pick them up weird. His gauntlets, you can see on his wrist, are electrical tape wrapped around and then painted black. There's also some electrical tape wrapped around his wrist, I don't know if you can tell there. His little gauntlets on his knees are from Brick Warriors as well. They're Brick Warriors Greaves, they're called, and I cut those off and glued them there and painted them black. His face is from Anakin Skywalker, and it's the Sith Anakin. And then I added the mutton chops and the little facial hair bit. And then the hair is actually the same hair that I used on my Joker from the same series of videos, except I painted it black and kept some of the gray from the original hairpiece color to give him his gray streaks in his hair. And I think that looks really good. The armor again is just from Brick Warriors, and it's painted, but it was just painted. It was a gunmetal armor, I believe, and I painted it dark brown and then added the gold. And then his legs are olive green legs that I added some paint details to as well. And then, yeah. So that is about it for Rochelle Ghoul. Pretty simple, but I think he looks pretty well. He's heavily based off his appearance from Arkham City. So the next figure, we have Hugo Strange. And this was heavily inspired off Bill Bobful, who made a Hugo Strange very similar to this, maybe long time ago, definitely a good amount of years ago. I'm not sure what exact year, whatever year Arkham City first came out. But so his head is a Harry Potter head with the beard painted on, and then the glasses were actually painted in silver to give them kind of a glare. His torso is just a standard white torso. His coat, the main part of it is a 1x2 brick. I'm stuttering. Why? It's a 1x2 brick, and then the legs are actually Ninjago skeleton legs shoved up inside of there and glued, and then painted to look like his legs sticking out from under his lab coat. And this guy was essentially just a paint job. This entire torso was just painted by me, and then it continues around and it goes onto the back as well. So this is a fairly simple minifigure, but I wasn't even planning to make this guy originally. He was the last DC figure that I've made out of all these figures because he was very simple to make, and I made him to make it an even 20 figures. So that's it for Hugo Strange. Next we have Hush. Now Hush was pretty fun to do because he has a trench coat. He has these custom boot things made out of stud shooters. He has a vest, and on the vest is it's a Brick Arms vest, and then the back of it was cut off so the trench coat could still fit. And the trench coat I got a long time ago off eBay. I don't even think the person that sells these sells them anymore, which is sad to see because I would like some more of these trench coats because they're lined with a pleathery material. They're very thick, and I really like them. But don't know who sold them, and I can't find them anymore. His head, if I take it off, It's actually just a like Bruce Wayne Loki head, just a standard tough like straight-faced man head. And then it was wrapped in electrical tape. If it would focus on this guy, that'd be nice. It was wrapped in electrical tape all the way around, just several pieces of electrical tape. And I had to cut the stud off the top for it to work right because it didn't want to wrap well around the stud. But after it was wrapped in the electrical tape, I gave it a black wash so you could see all the little indentations of the bandages and see them better. And then the vest was from Brick Arms again. It was just, they're just outlined the pockets, most of the pockets. I need to outline this one, I forgot to, but I need to outline that one. And then you can see his belt is painted on there too. You can actually see it's a Batman torso underneath because you can see the yellow belt underneath the vest. But yeah. Oh, and the cuffs of his jacket are also electrical tape. So yeah, that's about it for Hush. Pretty simple figure as well. Moving on to the most complicated of the group, we have Mr. Freeze. So first, let me look at his gun. It's made out of a couple Brick Arms weapons. This is the tip of another Brick Arms gun. This is a Brick Arms grenade launcher, and all I did was just paint some white lines in the crevices of this thing, just to kind of make it look like a Freeze weapon. I think it works. I like it. So Mr. Freeze here is was a fun figure to make. So I'll start with his legs. So these knees on the front of his legs are from Brick Warriors as well. They are some kind of greaves that they have, and I cut them off, painted them black, and then filled in the little circles with white because I thought that looked cool. You can see his legs in here, they were gunmetal legs, and I added some black detailing. Sides of his legs, these are actually a bit of a zip tie on both sides of his legs. You can see his legs have been extended as well as his arms. If you want to see a good tutorial on how to extend legs, I will link a video below. My good buddy Aaron, Lego Batman Minifigures I, has posted a tutorial on how to do that. I will link the video for how to do that he made below, so please go check that out. I will also, maybe I'll do a tutorial on how to do the arms eventually if Aaron doesn't, but he has done a video on the legs, so if you want to know how that, go check the link below. If I raise his arms up, you can see these bits on the side. These are part of stud shooters, these black bits. And then these tubes are actually Lego white rubber bands that are looped around. Like I just have looped around and hooked onto those bits, and they're attached at the back and the front of the armor here. And this main armor piece is from Brick Warriors as well, this big piece here. Then I added some paint details too. And then this little bit hanging down right here at the crotch with the white circle on it is also another bit from a stud shooter. And like I said, his arms were extended. These are bits from, I think, a tiny tactical headset, like a microphone headset. These bits right here, and then these are just Lego handcuffs painted black. Now his helmet was fun to do. It's a Lego dome with the bottom part cut off so it's smooth on the bottom. And then it was wedged over this head that has a Lego helmet visor in there. You can see the black bit. And that keeps it wedged on pretty well. And then to fill the gap in the front here, I took a Lego bicycle tire and cut it to size and glued it to the bottom of the helmet so it would fill in that gap. You can kind of see the same gap at the back that I didn't do that on there. But on the front I filled it in with a bicycle tire. And then the head on the inside, it was originally a custom printed head by Fig Nation. And then I continued the straps to go all the way around his head because the straps stopped like halfway through the head. But yeah, so that's Mr. Freeze, and again his legs are extended. He's pretty tall, so if I take Hugo Strange here, see how much taller he is. And I can actually go ahead and just grab all the figures and line them up. If I could get Hush to cooperate. So yeah, that's it for this part. That's all 4 figures. So the next part will be the big figures, which should be fun. That will be Clayface, Killer Croc, Bane, and Man-Bat. And that will also be the final part of these Batman villains. I hope you have enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like. Please share it. Let your friends know. Tell them to watch it. Again, Brick Fair Virginia 2016 is coming up fairly soon. I will be attending and bringing figures like I did last year. All these Batman villains will be there. Some of them will even be in a mock, I will say that. My buddy Taylor, TC Maz, me and him are, well, he's building a mock and I'm putting my figures in it, so that should be interesting. Again, like I said below, go check out Aaron's video if you want to know how to extend legs. And if, again, the next video will be part 5, and then the video after that will be the customizing supplies video. So as always, thanks for watching. Like, comment, favorite, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.